You think you're ready for your flight? Boarding pass in hand, bag packed, seat assigned. But here's the truth most travelers don't realize. Your personal item bag is the single most important piece of luggage you'll carry on a plane. Why? Because at any moment your carry-on could be gate-checked, lost to the cargo hold, or left completely out of reach when you need it most. I've taken hundreds of flights, and through trial, error, and a few mid-air disasters, I've perfected a system that keeps me stress-free, comfortable, and prepared for anything, whether it's a 1-hour hop or a 14-hour marathon flight. Today, I'm revealing exactly what goes inside my personal item bag and why each item could make or break your journey. Most travelers underestimate it. They toss in random stuff, hope for the best, and halfway through the flight, they're uncomfortable, scrambling, or wishing they'd packed differently. I've taken hundreds of flights, and today I'm going to show you the exact system I've perfected for organizing this one bag. The system that keeps me comfortable, stress-free, and fully prepared no matter how long or chaotic the flight gets. And here's my promise to you. If you watch until the very end, I'll share a handful of unexpected items, things almost nobody thinks to pack, that completely transform your in-flight experience. These are the differences between a miserable, restless flight and one where you land refreshed, confident, and ready to go. So stay with me, because missing even one of these tips could ruin your trip. The essentials you need. Let's start with the non-negotiables. The things that should never leave your personal item bag. Not your carry-on, not your checked luggage, this bag. Because guess what? Airlines can and do gate-check carry-ons all the time. When that happens, you're separated from your bag for hours. But your personal item stays with you. So here's what goes in first: travel documents. Passport, ID, boarding passes, and wallet with just the essentials. Credit cards and a bit of cash. Strip out the clutter like loyalty cards and gym passes. If your wallet disappears, the fewer cards you lose, the less of a headache it is to recover. I once had a card skimmed overseas. Because I'd trimmed my wallet down, it took one phone call to fix. If I'd carried everything, I'd still be chasing replacements. Prescription medications. Daily meds go here, not in a suitcase. Add basics like Tylenol, Gravol, or allergy tablets. Turbulence and motion sickness don't announce themselves in advance. Glasses and contacts. Imagine your contacts drying up mid-flight and your glasses being in the overhead bin. Nope, keep them right with you. Emergency contacts and insurance. I still recommend a paper copy. I once had my phone freeze at a border checkpoint. Without numbers memorized, I'd have been stuck if not for that paper backup. And the most underrated tool, a simple pen. Customs and immigration forms still exist in 2025. Be the traveler who's ready, not the one sheepishly asking strangers for a pen. And those are just the basics. But the real magic happens when you organize your tech. Get that wrong and your long flight could feel like torture. This is where most travelers completely drop the ball. Your devices are your lifeline: entertainment, communication, even sleep aids. But if they're dead, tangled, or inaccessible, you're in for hours of misery. Here's the system: dedicated tech pouch. All chargers, cords, and adapters go here. No more digging in your bag mid-flight. Phone and charger. And this little hero, a USB-C to USB-A adapter. Airplane ports are ancient, and this $5 adapter has saved me dozens of times. iPad or Kindle. Fully charged, with content downloaded the night before. Airport Wi-Fi is too slow for shows. Don't risk it. Laptop if you need it. But charge it fully. It might be hours before you find another outlet. Power bank. This must go in your personal item. Airlines ban them in checked bags. And trust me, boarding with a dead phone is one of the most stressful feelings. Headphones. Bring both. Wired for the seatback system, wireless for your own devices. The free headphones airlines hand out? Utter garbage. I put a strip of colored sticky tape around each cord and its device. That way, when I pull them out, there's no guessing which charger belongs to which gadget. It saves time, and it keeps your space neat. Now that you're wired and powered, let's move into the section most people forget, freshening up. And this is where you can go from feeling like a zombie to arriving at your destination looking put together. What about freshening kit and amp outfit backup? Your personal item is your survival kit for staying fresh mid-flight. I swap out a boring pouch for a packable day bag. Why? Because it doubles as a handy backpack once I land. Inside, I keep Colgate wisps. Tiny disposable toothbrushes with toothpaste built in. Perfect for security and quick use. A mini comb, floss sticks, makeup wipes. Here's a pro hack. Soak cotton pads in remover and pack them in a zip bag. Since they're no longer liquid, security can't confiscate them. Ladies, don't underestimate how flights mess with your body clock. Pack a few hygiene products even if you don't expect to need them. And one of my secret weapons, a mini compression cube with one full outfit. Trust me, spills happen. Once, a full cup of orange juice landed in my lap on a long haul. With my spare outfit, I just changed in the lavatory and carried on fresh. Everyone else? Sticky misery for 8 hours. Freshness matters. But comfort is the real game changer. And that's where my next category comes in. Here are the comfort hacks you will need. These are the small items that make an economy seat feel like your private cocoon. A collapsible water bottle. Fill it after security. Staying hydrated is the #1 in-flight health hack. A small thermos. Game changer. Fill it with hot water and you've got soup, oatmeal, or just tea. Sanitizing wipes. First thing I do, wipe down tray, armrest, seatbelt buckle. These spots rarely get cleaned. An Aquaphor stick. Doubles as lip balm and moisturizer for dry patches. Band-aids. Because those new shoes always rub right before boarding. Eye mask and earplugs or gum. Block light, reduce ear pressure, get some actual rest. Moisturizer and eye drops. Airplane air is brutally dry. Your skin and eyes will thank you. Mini fan. This one is underrated. Planes are ovens during boarding. Having your own breeze? Game-changing. And finally, zipper clips. A simple clip adds a barrier against in-flight theft. Yes, it happens more often than people think. And while all of that keeps you comfortable, the real secret weapon, the thing that saves you money, sanity, and energy, is food. Get this wrong and you'll regret it. Let's talk about smart snacks. Airport food is overpriced, unpredictable, and often unhealthy. Here's how I beat the system. Rule #1. Nothing smelly, nothing messy, nothing nut-based. Be kind to your neighbors. Rule #2. Stick with solids, protein bars, popcorn, gummy candy, beef jerky, electrolyte packets. Rule #3. Pack your own tea bags. Flight attendants will give you hot water, and you avoid the caffeine-heavy airline tea. Here's my favorite pro hack. Bring instant oatmeal or soup packets. Add hot water in your thermos and you've got a hot meal at 35,000 feet. And yes, pack a spoon. You'll laugh now, but you'll thank yourself later. So there you have it, my personal item bag system. Not just a random pouch under the seat, but a carefully packed survival kit that makes flights stress-free, comfortable, and, dare I say, actually enjoyable. If even one of these tips is going to make your next flight easier, hit that subscribe button right now. Every week I share the travel hacks airlines don't want you to know. And next week's video? It's all about the in-flight hacks that can get you VIP treatment without paying VIP prices. Your flight comfort depends on this bag. Get it wrong, you suffer. Get it right, and even economy feels like luxury. This is Waka Travels reminding you, your journey is our signature. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.